Hi, everybody, from the Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium here on the campus of Owen County High School in Owenton, Kentucky, where tonight the Owen County Rebels get set to open up a big week of basketball as they host the Henry County Wildcats. It is 31st District all the time this week for the Rebels, and they get it started tonight with a home game against Henry County. Tomorrow night they will play Trimble County, and then Friday it's on the road to Warsaw to take on Gallatin County. I'm Brian Blair, joined alongside Braden Howard. And Braden, it's a big game tonight. We got a special guest.
I told him before the game, he could get an interview at halftime if he wanted.
Special guest? No, big game tonight. Big week for the Rebels tonight. They could somehow win these next three games. They could be the 1 seed in the upcoming 31st District tournament, which would be a big-time advantage.
Yeah, this is a very big one for the Rebels tonight. Of course, if I remember correctly, Henry County beat Gallatin.
Yep.
Did we talk about that last night? With Henry County beating Gallatin, this is a pretty big one for the Rebels. You can, especially already beating Henry County early on in the year, going on and getting that second win out of the way for them would be crucial for their district seeding.
Now, I'm sure the Owen County Rebels remember this. I don't have to tell them. I'm sure head coach Devin Duvall remembers this, and I would not be shocked if they haven't talked about it a little bit today. But it was a year ago, last season, when Henry County came in here and knocked off Owen County, if you remember, in a 1.52-51 game. And it was a game that I think kind of surprised everybody but Henry County. I think they believed they could win. Owen County came in and just kind of got surprised. Henry County played really well. So you wonder tonight going in how much that's been discussed and what kind of statement the Rebels would like to make on their home floor.
Well, getting beat by a district rival on your home court always will leave a bad taste in your mouth. But especially I think it means more this year, too, after going into Henry County and beating them. I believe it was around a 10-point.
Yeah, 60-51.
I didn't get to do my homework today.
60-51.
So, this is one, especially starting the week of district play, this is really one you want to take care of tonight.
These two teams have been in action, and the last time Henry County was on the floor, they took on Williamstown, and they won 86-46. Baylor Nolan and Trayvon Wright had 21 points each. Landon Tingle had 16 in the winning cause for the Wildcats. Owen County's last time out was Friday night in here, and it was not pretty. There is no other way to say that. Friday night. They played a very good South Oldham basketball team. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised after I kind of watched them the other night and looked at some of their stats and their players that they're not ranked in the top 25 in the state. But they're not, and they beat Owen County, I hate to even say the score, 85-26. Michael Smith had 12 points. Oldham County, 13 of 35 from three-point range. But just a really good team, South Oldham, and I asked Coach Duvall yesterday when we got back to school, I said, did you watch the tape or did you just throw it away? And he said, no, you watch it. You got to take the good with the bad. And so he said there's some things in there that they could definitely take out and use. But I think in some ways tonight you just kind of throw that one away and move on to this big-time district matchup.
Yeah, and South Oldham, I know you said 13 for 35. If you look at it numerically, that's a lot of threes taken in a high school game.
It's 39 points that you scored on, yeah.
But then again, they've almost scored almost half their points from the three-point line. And, we were both here, and it looked like every single shot they took was from behind the arc.
Yep. And then they went into Grant last night, and I thought that might be a decent game, and I think they beat Grant by like 30 last night.
And it's not like they were bad shots either, like heat checks. Some of them were most definitely heat checks, but they were open threes in transition or off a pass, and they were good shots.
It was part of their offense. I mean, that's what they do. But yeah, it was impressive to watch. It stung a little bit because you're like, man, but they were exciting to watch. When you look at this Henry County team, they're a pretty balanced team. I mean, they have three guys who I mentioned in the Williamstown game scored in double figures. Nolan, Wright, Tingle. Not one guy you say, well, we have to stop him And then in just talking to some folks before the game down during watching the JV game, they're going to come after you defensively. They're going to get in the passing lanes. And, oh, by the way, Owen County doesn't have Camden Beckham tonight. I don't want to bury the lead, but that's a big-time story as well. So the Rebels are going to have to really, I think, kind of dig deep tonight to try to see who they are without number 3 on the floor.
Didn't he have a big game against Henry County last
Well, Malachi
did.
Malachi had 27.
I think Camden had won the game before Henry County.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do tonight. Britton Stafford going to get in the starting lineup tonight in place of Camden Beckham, but Beckham's not going to play tonight, not going to play tomorrow, and then Friday, from what I'm told, is kind of a wait and see. But I don't know him super well. He's a quiet kid, and we talk, and he's in one of my classes. But I know this has got to be killing him to sit over there. And I know that he's going to want to be back, especially on Friday night, to play at Gallatin in what could be his final game over there on that floor.
Yeah, I was able to travel over to Eminence last Wednesday night and watch the Rebels take on the Warriors. And, I walk in and I still see Camden in street clothes. I was texting 8th Region JV Coach of the Year, Chad McDonald. And he's like, yeah, he's sitting out this game. It's like, okay, well, this is a good game to set it out.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot on the line here. And honestly, I was kind of shocked to see him starting against South Oldham Friday night. I just think, again, this game doesn't really matter that much. I wouldn't mind seeing him taking rest a little more. But he was hurting in that first half.
Yep.
And,
he told me, and I saw him do it, and I didn't know that this was the play, but he did a little spin move in the lane and got fouled, and then he went to the free throw line. But after the free throws, he asked to be taken out, and you could definitely see that he was grabbing at it at that point. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do tonight, because this Henry County team is no slouch. I mean, this is going to be a test. They're battle tested. They know how to win. And I think everybody talks about the Gallatin-Owen rivalry, and rightfully so. But anytime you play a team in the 31st District, these games do mean just a little bit more. We will have an update on college basketball throughout the evening, as both of our teams are playing right now. Louisville is taking on Wake Forest.
They've been on a little run here, too.
And Kentucky is down in Knoxville.
I've been trying not to get excited, keep my professionalism going.
Taking on the Vols before their big tilt on Saturday at home against the Hogs. So we're going to step aside as we get you set. It'll be National Anthem starting lineup time. All right, so the starting lineups have been introduced for Henry County. They're going to go with a sophomore, Trevon Wright, number 3, a senior, number 12, Morgan Wilson, a junior, number 13, Landon Tingle, a junior, number 22, Drew Cole, and a sophomore, number 24, Baylor Nolan. For Owen County tonight, it's going to be Harper Duvall, Brennan Lewis, Britton Stafford in place of Camden Beckham, Malachi Mefford, and Michael Smith. Henry County in the black unis, trimmed in the crimson and white. Owen County in the home whites, and this one is underway as Malachi Mefford in the pink shoes will bring it across the timeline for the Rebels. So yes, I looked it up in the Kentucky High School Basketball Encyclopedia, and the school colors are crimson and red, and so there is no maroon. I made that up last night.
I used to always call it Henry County red.
Yes, it is. It is crimson. Mefford in the corner, thought about it. Swings it all the way across to Duvall. He's going to let one go, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to Henry County. So the Rebels cannot convert on their first trip, and Henry County will take over. Wonder about the nerves of Britton Stafford tonight, getting that start. But you look down there right now, and you got three sophomores. It's a little taste of the future. Here's a 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound, Brennan Lewis. That shot was missed by Nolan, and we got a foul. And I think they got Nolan. Well, what happened? Was there no foul or just the ball get knocked out of bounds? I was looking down.
I guess it got knocked out of bounds. I thought they got him for a foul.
Okay, well, Henry County ball. No harm, no foul, as they say. Nice pass down low. Lewis knocks it away. The hook shot up and in, and that is Drew Cole. And it's 2-0 Wildcats as they're going to put a little bit of pressure on. And knocked away from behind. Ball loose. Henry County comes out of the scrum with it. Nolan into the lane, throws up a little left-hand or right-hand runner that won't go. That was a tough-looking shot, and it bounced around about 5 times on the rim. Mefford going to the hole, strong, lays it up and in. Quickly the other way. I thought there might be a foul, but no, as Wright took it hard at the basket. Now it's loose, and it will stay with the Rebels. Actually thought that was a good call. I thought Wright knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know why I reacted that way because Owen County is on the end that he pointed. I was like,
I saw your reaction, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm used to that ref and some of his calls. We'll just leave it at that. So I was expecting.
Oh, nice pass down the floor. Stafford missed it.
I was expecting the worst. But yes, that was the correct call.
If you're listening to us tonight from Parts Unknown, please let us know where that is. Message us. We'll have a trivia question coming up later. It's got a U of L theme tonight. In honor of the Cardinals playing the Deacon Demons. The Demon Deacons. I said it backwards. 3, Nolan off the side of the backboard, no good.
So what is a Demon Deacon?
Well,
I've never been able to figure that out.
My dad was a pastor for a long time, and he could probably answer that better than me.
Oh, so like
I'm just kidding. I'm totally.
Yeah, I know. But
Here's Mefford, 3 on the wing. Got it. Malachi Mefford at 27. The first two times these teams played. He has 5 already tonight, and it's 5-2. Well, their mascot is kind of like a old dude with a big chin and a top hat on. So, yeah, I don't.
No, I think we should probably change subjects.
I guess
now.
that's what it is. There's a reverse, no good, and that's going to be a foul on Mefford. You've got me thinking I'm going to have to, after this game, I'm going to have to look up where that does originate from. Free throw up and good. That is Morgan Wilson. Henry County on the year as a team shoots at 71%. And that one's no good. 5-3. We are just over 3 minutes in. Rebels with the 2-point lead. Have a feeling this one's going to be tight all night. It's going to be important for Owen County especially to stay out of foul trouble tonight. Without Beckham over there, that's one less person in the rotation. And they're not extremely deep as it is. Mefford turnaround jumper. Lewis tried to tip it up. Nice kick on the wing, pass down low. Wright steps in, pulls up and scores. And it's tied at 5, 4:14 to go in the first. Stafford finds Medford, nice pass to Lewis. He's going to go up with it off the window, no, fights for his own rebound, and Henry going the other way, and Nolan will get a chance for a three-point play. And Harper Duvall will pick up the foul. That was just a case, Braden, where Nolan just beat everybody down the floor. He just released when he saw the rebound was going to be taken by his teammate, and it's going to pay off. He connects, so his first points of the night, and it's 8-5. Henry County on a 6-0 run. Duvall gets it across now to Smith. Henry County in like a 2-2-1, 2-3 kind of zone look. Smith, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Lewis, and throws it away. I think that's one where he just needs to go back up with it.
So the Peanut Gallery is listening. My father just texted and said the nickname Demon Deacons was given to football team in 1922 by the school reporter, Mayan Parker. The nickname may have come after a win over Trinity College, which is now known as Duke. 1941, Jack Baldwin dressed up as a deacon in a top hat tuxedo, an umbrella inspired by a dare from a frat brother. In 1980, the mascot's costume was changed to include a large foam head, and then the mascot's body was reportedly based on Doc Murphy, a student and fan who was known for rallying the troops. So
wow.
There you go.
Wow. That's big-time news right there. Your dad coming in clutch.
I think Google came in
clutch,
but
he had to type it in. And being a Louisville fan, he had to spell it right. So, hey, there you go.
Oh, it's easy now.
It's right on the wing, no good. Front of the iron, and it will go out of bounds. Woo! Took a second to make that call.
With the two other teams playing tonight, I think I'm going to refrain from making the comment that I would like to make.
Kentucky and Tennessee tonight. In a big game, really, for both teams tonight.
Yeah, UK coming off 2 straight losses.
Yes.
You don't want a third straight loss going into the Arkansas game Saturday.
You don't. Just in general, but yes, that makes it even more testy tonight. Nice look to Stafford, who misses, but Mefford tries to put it back in, no good, and Henry County comes away with it. That is 4 shots tonight that I can count right off my top of my head that Owen County's had right at the bucket and just haven't made as Stafford picks up the foul.
Thought they were going to get Harper there for a second. That would have been his second.
And so far, we talked about it a moment ago, the depth tonight going to be really challenged, and Owen County hasn't substituted yet, and we are 5.5 minutes in. Nolan, deep 3, no good. Rebound, big rebound, Michael Smith. That was an impressive big boy rebound. Lewis, top of the circle to Duvall. Mefford Finds Smith down on the block, spinning reverse. No, that's another one. They're getting opportunities, just cannot find the bottom of the basket. Nolan right in the corner. Nice look down low, put up and in. That is Drew Cole. Or, excuse me, that is Wilson. That's his first field goal, 3 points. And it's an 8-0 run right now. And a 10-5 lead, pending that three, no good. Rebound, Henry County. Rebels not getting more than one look. Another nice pass is right again. Sneaks down the floor and gets the easy one. They are just beating Owen County back. 12-5. Big minute right here for Owen County early in this game as we come in on the minute mark before the first quarter, and a pass thrown too high and out of bounds. Had Michael Smith. We have some trivia coming up here at the end of the quarter. I think your dad will know this. Your dad, I'm going to, and I don't think he'll have to look it up. No pressure. Oh, Brendan Lewis tried for the steal, couldn't get it. Three, Nolan, no good. That went off the top, didn't it?
It looked like it did.
Wright gets the rebound, misses, and it's out of bounds. It will come to the Rebels. So maybe, I'm always a little confused by this rule. I guess the top part of the basket would still be inbound. Does it have to hit? I don't know, but from here it looked like it did, but no harm. Ball stolen away and a foul.
It's going to be Malachi Mefford there.
It will. That'll be his second. So 35 seconds left in the quarter. Don't want another one. Owen County led it 5-2. Trimble County, or Henry County. It's Trimble County tomorrow. Henry County scored 10 straight. Looking for more on the wing. Right, three ball, got it. Rebels need something to happen here good before the quarter. 8 seconds. Lewis with it, down to 4 seconds. Mefford's going to have to let it go. In the lane, puts it up. It's good. Owen County needed that in a bad way, and they get it, and they trail 15-7 end of the first quarter. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So University of Louisville tonight is hosting the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Their former head coach was also, their head coach between 2001-2007, was also the head coach at Xavier University between 1994 and 2001. Did a great job at both places. His career suddenly ended, unfortunately, when he had a massive heart attack in July of 2007 in his office at Wake Forest. Do you know who that would be? Coach Xavier, early 90s to 2001, and then early 2000s to mid-2000s was the head coach of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Coached 21 years, went to 18 postseason tournaments.
That one's tough.
It is.
Because you said he passed away in 2007.
He did. So
I was in kindergarten in 2007.
I know it's a little bit before your time, but
it's kind of like one of those obscure facts that you think you should know. Like,
great dude. I actually had a chance to be in an interview with him. I was not just me; it was other people. But really good dude. The college basketball world was really saddened and shocked by his sudden passing. I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about him. I'll give you his initials, SP. If anybody knows, feel free to shout us out. Here's Wright, another three-pointer, no good. Long rebound. Henry County controls it. Going back up and in is Landon Tingle. 17-7. And again, I'll say it, if you're Owen County here in these early minutes of the second quarter, you cannot let this get away from you. That's what happened the other night with South Oldham, I felt, is once South Oldham got on that run, Owen County just didn't have any kind of answer.
And South Oldham missed a couple of those first threes, too. But once they saw one go in, it's like every one.
Nice, strong basket by Brennan Lewis. I'm sure people would like to see him do more of that. Same, well, no. Bryson Tyree out there right now on the floor. Three ball, Tingle, no good. Rebound comes down to Lewis. He's going right at the basket, and it's blocked. Nice play on both sides. And quickly the other end, the basket up and in by Drew Cole. Cole blocked Lewis on one end, ran the floor, and got down there quickly and scored on the other. 19-9.
So Dad just gave me the answer. He did know it.
I thought he would.
Skip Prosser.
Skip Prosser. Fortunate bounce right there for Owen County.
And now that I hear the name, I recognize it.
And a pass knocked away and stolen. Henry County on the run. Owen County does get back this time as Wright drives baseline, loses it, but Tyree the last one to touch it. Mefford's going to get right back up and in. So will Colby Young. So Lewis and Stafford will come out.
They just mentioned Skip Prosser on the broadcast.
Did they really?
Yes, I was reading the subtitles.
I will tell you my Skip Prosser story when we get a timeout. Here's Nolan for three, got it.
Which there's a Louisville connection with that too, because let me see, was that
Harper Duvall in trouble, throws it out of bounds.
Because Kelsey played at Xavier.
Yes.
But he also did some work, I want to say, with Wake Forest, like when he first started coaching.
I think you might be correct.
I think he was on some sort of assistant.
Like a grad assistant kind of thing?
Yeah, it's a really cool story. I'd have to go back and look at it to see exactly what all it was.
Bounce pass. Oh, nice pass. Layup. Cole, no good. Rebound pulled down, though, by Cole. Nolan, three. Got it.
I heard it on a podcast.
25-9.
That's a good half. Sorry, that was looking at the Louisville score there.
Pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rebels, who desperately need something good to happen here over the next couple of minutes. Inbound to Colby Young. Tyree. Oh, Michael Smith, good catch in the corner to keep that alive. Duvall. Rebels being patient. Driving in, layup, good. That's a tough shot. And it's always amazing how the ones you think you should make, you miss. And the hard ones are the ones that seem to go in.
It's a good thing he had a little front spin on that ball. Otherwise, I don't know if it would have rolled in or not.
You're right. Here's the three. Top of the circle, no good by Tingle. Long rebound, Nolan. Drops it off to Cole, misses it. Nolan will take that one. That's his spot. No good. Rebound, Michael Smith. Okay, can the Rebels string something together? Duvall for three, no good. And a timeout, Henry County. 25-11, Owen County down. I did an internship in college with, it's now the ABC affiliate, Channel 9 in Cincinnati. And I got to work with a couple of guys who people may have heard of, John Popovich, Denny Jansen at Channel 9. And I got the opportunity to go to a Xavier game and sit at the scorer's table or at the press table and watch them play IUPUI, Indiana Purdue University Fort Wayne, Ooey Pooey.
Ooey Pooey.
Which is no longer Ooey Pooey, it's just Ooey because Purdue is no longer within that. But after the game, I went with the Channel 9 photographer and I went into the coach's room, and it was myself and about 3 other guys because IUPUI was Division II. I'm not even sure it was a regular season game. It might have been, it might not have been. But it was me and 3 other guys from Cincinnati doing an interview with Skip Prosser. And he didn't know me. I mean, who am I? I'm this intern. Like, who is this kid? But he could not have been nicer to me and everybody and answered. I was brave enough to ask a question, and he was just a really, really cool dude. And my other claim to fame on that is I got John Popovich that night on Channel 9 to call them Ooey Pooey.
Yes, I do remember you telling me about that.
So that is one of my claims to fame. We got the foul right there, an illegal screen on Drew Cole. That's his first, and that's the first foul on Henry County.
Second. I think Nolan had one early. Or no.
That was the one
that was the loose ball, and
Yeah.
I jumped the gun and wrote down a foul.
So another turnover by Owen County. 3.5 to go in the first. 25-11. Oh, Nolan. Right, they are working the ball around nicely. They're very quick. It doesn't stick in anybody's hands, and Nolan gets fouled by Michael Smith. Thought for a second that was going in and we were going to see a 4-point play.
Oh. Clyde McDonald just about walked out on the court.
Had a chance to be with Clyde today. He was at school today.
He's a little booger.
Second period, he was in class with me. I was in class. I think I was in his world.
Oh, this is Clyde's world. We're just living in it.
Second free throw, good. I'm supposed to be multiplying like
did
binomials, binomials.
Oh, yeah.
He missed the first.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And instead I was making Play-Doh snakes.
Hey, there you go.
During class. It was fun. Third one good. He now has 11, and it's 27-11. Henry County, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Colby Young, baseline, drops it off. Stafford 3, no good. Rebound, loose. Controlled by Owen County. Tanner Holt in the game for the Rebels. Mefford leans in, draws the foul, and I think that's going to be on Cole.
Yep.
And Mefford will go to the line to shoot 2. It'll be the first time Owen County has been to the free throw line tonight. And he got it. Mefford now with 10. I think I was in the middle of a hide-and-seek game just then.
Yeah, we've gotten pretty popular up here.
The second one good. 27-13. Nolan again from the corner, and again he knocks one down. That is his third three-pointer in the quarter. And a travel called on Harper Duval, and it's going to be Henry County ball. And they're up 17, looking for more. Tingle with it. Now back to Wright. In the lane, right, no good. Mefford the rebound as he fights off McCullum for it. Brandon McCullum. Lewis going to work, puts it up strong, no good. Good move, just didn't finish. Tingle. Nolan trying to get back to that corner. Does fall away? No. That might have been a little heat check. And that's a ball lucky to be saved in. Mefford down low to Lewis. Good pass. Good basket. Minute 25. 30-15. Up top to right, down in the lane. Now back to right. McCullum with it. Wright gets into the lane, lays it up with the left hand with a little English, and it goes in. Nice move. They are a balanced team. We said it before the game started, but they can hurt you inside and out. Mefford for three. No good. Side of the rim, and it's rebounded by Henry County. Well, they hold for one. I get the sense if they get a good one, they're going to take it.
Yeah,
but they're not in a hurry.
As good of a passing team that Henry County is, you would almost expect one. But now with that foul there on Brennan Lewis, we could see an out-of-bounds play drawn up here.
They'll just 2 team fouls on the Rebels, so no free throws. As Landon Tingle checks out. Inbound comes into right. 28 seconds. I'd watch Nolan trying to get into this corner over here as the ball's knocked in the air and he comes away with it. And instead, he drives in, misses, gets it back, scores. Six seconds. Lewis lays it up and he can't make it, but it's a foul. So Brendan Lewis will go to the line. Talked about it before the game tonight, you and I, the incredible shot that Caleb Love made last night for Arizona to send that game to overtime from beyond half court.
Yeah, it was almost 3/4 of the court.
A heave, and he got free concessions.
Yes.
It went in. And then Arizona beat number 3 Iowa State in overtime. Will we see something like that here with 4 seconds? Three-pointer on the way, no good. That was Isaac Abney. He tried to bank it in, and he missed it. But nevertheless, Henry County at the half leads Owen County 34-17. We'll take just a break for a couple of minutes, and we'll come back and give you the scoring totals and talk about this first half in just a couple of minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Golden Triangle Roofing Halftime Challenge. Try to pick out 2 students. They'll have 1 minute to make a layup, free throw, 3-point half-court shot. Make all 4 in a minute. They'll get free concessions. Let's go, Jack and Jake. Let's go. All right, we're going to start at 9:20. Ready, go. You ready? I used to break at times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to Seconds. Last one. All right, we got time for one more round. We're gonna go alumni dishes. Tammy Tate, let's go. Yes, we are. All right, same game, 1 minute. We'll start at 7:50. Ready, go. Yeah, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Last shot, get up. All right, good effort, good effort. Hey, we want to thank Golden Triangle Roofing for being our halftime challenge sponsor. Thank you, Golden Triangle Roofing.
Welcome back to halftime here at the Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium here on the campus of Owen County High School in Owenton, Kentucky. I'm Brian Blair, joined alongside Braden Howard tonight. Halftime, it's Henry County on top 34-17, and when you look at the scoring totals, first of all, for Owen County, what jumps off the page at me is that only 2 Rebels have scored tonight. Malachi Mefford with 11, Brennan Lewis has 6. They're going to need to find some balance going into this second half.
Of course, we talked about this before the game, too, but it really hurts the Rebels with Beckham not out on the court right now. You know, he's a scorer. If he's not a scorer, he's making something else happen, whether it's assist or maybe a steal or two. Right now, just nothing is going the Rebels' way. A lot of unforced turnovers and a lot of forced turnovers. And I don't know the exact numbers on it because it happens too fast, but a lot of Henry County's points are from in transition and off the fast break.
Yes.
So, but that also attributes on the other end as well. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, so getting a lot of second, third, even fourth chance points.
For Henry County, they were led by Baylor Nolan, who finished with 16 points in the first half. Trayvon Wright had 9 points. Morgan Wilson with 3 points. Landon Tingle with 2. Drew Cole with 4. And you are absolutely right about that. They were just beating the Rebels back down the floor. They get the defensive rebound, and one of their players was just releasing. And Owen County's going to have to figure out a way to leave someone back and maybe not everybody go to the glass. But it was a struggle there in the first half. Henry County played exceptionally well, but it was a struggle for the Rebels, and they're going to have to get it going here in the second half. Other action going on around the 31st District tonight. Trimble County is at Carroll County. Gallatin County is at Eminence. And as I said, it's a big week for really all these teams in the district. Henry County they will host Carroll on Friday night, and then next Tuesday they will be at home against Eminence. For Owen County, they play Trimble County tomorrow and then head over to Gallatin County Friday night. So a lot of postseason implications on the line headed into this week. Of course, the weather getting warmer. The Owen County track team has started practice. The Owen County baseball team not too far behind.
Got lots more of that snow melt.
It is crazy. Looking at the college baseball schedules, when they get going here in a couple of weeks, it's crazy. They play some cold season openers, but baseball not too far away. And a very cool thing if you're a Reds fan today, and I am, Ellie De La Cruz becomes the first member of the Cincinnati Reds ever to be featured on a video game.
Yes,
His
very
cover,
exciting.
His cover is on his face is on MLB The Show, along with a couple other players, but very cool for Ellie De La Cruz. If you have not had a chance to go to the big ballpark in the city and watch him play, he's fun. He is, buy a cheap seat. You don't have to spend a ton of money. Buy a cheap ticket. Get on StubHub, and you can find cheap seats all the time and go watch him. Just go hope he walks, and then you can watch him run the bases. It is incredible how fast he is. Of course, Kentucky and Louisville playing tonight. Kentucky's in Tennessee. Louisville's at home with Wake Forest. You have the Louisville update.
45-23 Louisville. They just started the second half.
And Kentucky is down 3. They are just getting ready to start the second half. And I haven't watched it, obviously, but kind of a grinder, it appears, 33-30 at the half.
The first time I checked it, I think UK was up like 7 or 8.
Yeah. Other action going on around the country tonight. St. John's is giving it to Georgetown right now, 55-27. The Johnnies ranked 15th. Minnesota is on the road at Michigan State. Sparty leads that one 6-0 early. Kansas leads UCF 21-18. The Jayhawks, the 11th ranked team in the country, coming off a tough win on Saturday at home to the alma mater of Jim Nantz, the Houston Cougars.
What about that game?
That was a crazy game. That was a crazy finish. Marquette is at Butler tonight. Oklahoma at Texas A&M. And if you're a Cincinnati basketball fan, and why would you be? I meant to say why wouldn't.
Ask the Spaldings.
No, I'm totally just kidding. They are on the road tonight in Utah, taking on the Utes. A team, honestly, that was ranked, I think, 11th in the country earlier, 14th, and they have just fallen off. It has been a real struggle for them lately, and I think they have a better team than what you've seen, but a lot of folks down on Wes Miller, the UC head coach. So that's a late one. You got to stay up late if you want to watch that one tonight out west. So
did you see where they moved the national championship game 30 minutes earlier now? So now it tips at 8:50 Eastern time instead of 9:20.
Still past my bedtime.
Yeah, it's still late.
I gotta get up the next morning and YouTube One Shining Moment. I can't even stay awake to watch it anymore. Should be, I don't know, we say this every year, but it could be an unbelievable March with all the parity, and it could be absolutely fantastic. Owen County needs something fantastic to happen for them. Down 17, they have the ball. And this is a case where the old cliche is there's no 17-point play. You just have to chip away and try to get it down into the 8-9 point mark before the end of the third and just see what happens. And we're about to find out as we're back underway. Rebels basketball. Henry County still in that press, forcing Owen County to start their offense a long way from the basket. Nice pass inside, but it's stolen away, and Wright steps on the baseline. Good idea, as Owen County has their original starting 5 back out there, as does Henry County. Inbound Lewis. He's going to try to go to work, then kicks it back out to Mefford. Duval cuts. Nothing there. Now Michael Smith. Lewis going to work, puts it up, no good. Good strong move, just can't finish.
Yeah, I think the Rebels are going to have to try to get inside more. Now, they do have a little bit of a size disadvantage, but I think that if they can draw some fouls, they could kind of chip away at that lead from the free throw line.
Well, in Henry County with just the 2 team fouls in that whole half, so they don't have anybody in trouble. In fact, both of their team fouls were committed by number 22, Drew Cole. Into the lane, Nolan kicks it out. Right on the wing, no good. Michael Smith the rebound. So both teams come up empty on their opening possessions of the second half. Duval trying to change that, and he missed everything. Well, he's got a wrap on his thumb. I don't know. He's kind of flexing it a little bit. Hopefully that's nothing major. Nice cut. Nolan lays it in. (36-17). Stafford to Mefford, cutting into the lane, back up to Duval. He's open for 3. This time no good again. And the rebound's controlled by Henry County, and they're pushing it up the floor. 3-pointer, Tingle, got it. (39-17). So instead of the lead being chipped away at, it's being added on to by the Wildcats. Ball stolen away. Right all the way, lays it up and in. Stafford to Lewis. No rebound, loosen. Tingle comes away with it. A lot of contact right there, no call. And there's a pass that's just going to be thrown away. I think Duval thought somebody was going and nobody went. Duval out and Hatcher Smith checks in. Right, and nice block by Malachi Mefford.
They're going to get him for a foul there.
Okay, I did not hear the whistle. I thought there was a lot of contact with the body, but I didn't hear the whistle. So his third, right, misses the first. Second one good. Right now with 12, 42-17. Henry County scored the first 8 here of the half, and there's a basket by Tyree that's good. He is the first Rebel other than Lewis and Mefford to score tonight.
And the first Rebel of the half.
Yeah. Cutting and a hold on Hatcher Smith, and he knew it. Inbound, muscles it up good, Tingle. Mefford was kind of stuck because he has 3 fouls, so he really couldn't do a ton defensively, and Tingle knew it. Mefford going into the hole, he scores, and he's going to the line. Foul's going to be on Cole, yep.
His third.
Like the aggressiveness there of Malachi, just to take that and go to the basket. Free throw good. 44-22. In the lane, lay it up. It's a basket for Morgan Wilson, his 5th point. Stafford on the wing, up top, deflected, right to Medford. He lays it up and in. And we get a timeout. Medford now with 16, 46-24.
All right, we got a full timeout here, so I got a little something for you here.
All right.
It's a little help from my mother
Uh-oh.
and your wife.
Uh-oh. Little birthday
I'm
present.
not going to be here tomorrow,
Well, thank you.
so we'll have somebody out in the
Some of my-
audience sing happy birthday.
Some of my favorite things. You can't see them, but we got some Grippos, some Reese cups, wintergreen mints, a purple Powerade, and an Ale 8.
I knew for sure the purple Powerade.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Grippos that's a Cincinnati thing.
I love Grippos.
And I was going to say,
Grippos are a go-to.
they are one of the best potato chips ever. And I love me some wintergreen mints. Those are, I said one time I eat them like candy, and someone said they are candy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but no, thank you.
Grippos, I remember first eating Grippos at the golf course when I was really little.
Yeah.
You know, that was just like I still eat them occasionally, but I got to be careful because they're so hot.
Yes.
You know.
Well, and the thing about Grippos, if people have never had Grippos, some bags are hotter than others.
Absolutely.
And so you never know whether you're going to get a mild bag or a really hot bag. Now, Jim Scott, who used to be on the radio in Cincinnati for many, many years, I grew up listening to him. He always said for good luck, you would take a Grippo bag and put it in your back pocket after you ate it. You fold up the bag and left it. I did that once, and it left a lot of crumbs. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. Here's Wright in the lane for another basket. I like that kid's game. I don't think he's the star of this team, but I think the one thing in noticing this team is there's not a star. I mean, they got some guys who can really get it done. Nolan leans in and can't score. I think, in my opinion, and if you're listening from Owen County tonight or Henry County tonight, feel free to tell me I'm wrong on this. That's fine. It seems like if I had to pick a star, I would say it's Nolan. But Wright is good. We've seen Tingle play well tonight. They play very well as a team on both ends of the floor. Free throw, good. They would be a tough out in the district tournament. I can say that right now. And a win here tonight would put them on track for the 1 seed. Tyree with a nice move. He has 4. Of course, for them, for Henry County, getting to the regional tournament is always special because it's always on their home floor. And so it's a cool thing for these guys to get to play a regional game on their home court. Here's a turnover. Medford, top of the key for 3, knocks it down. And it's 50-29. In fact, I believe I'm correct in this, and someone can correct me, but I believe that Henry County's only 8th region title came in the first year that Henry County hosted the 8th region tournament. somebody can check me on the year for that. I want to say it was 63, 64, somewhere in there. Down low, shot up and in. And that is Isaac Abney. .52-29, minute and a half to go. One of my favorite gyms in this area, though, over at Henry County. Mefford going to work. Puts it up off the glass, good. He's having one of those breakout games that we said he needed. Unfortunately, it's coming in a tough situation. That was a foul on Michael Smith. I can't believe that he didn't call. They are letting those two play.
And I thought when they actually called the foul, there was the least amount of contact there, too.
That's going to be the third on Michael Smith. And it's not a shooting foul. It's just going to be out under the basket.
And honestly looked like he
tripped
more than anything.
I did too.
But like you said, he reached twice up there. It looks like he's getting ready to pick up another one.
And Britton Stafford will. And that's going to send Wright to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Or actually, no, it's the one thing about the rule I don't like. It should be the 1-and-1, but it's 2 shots.
The 1+1.
Yes. .53-31, 52.3 seconds to go. Rebound, Michael Smith on the miss. Pass to Duvall. Smith for 3. Short. McCollum with it, knocked away. It'll stay inbound. That ball almost rolled across the line. Instead, Smith steals it. He's going all the way to the basket, lays it up and in.
That's just his first points of the night.
Quickly the other way. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Henry. Gives Tanner Holt a chance to check back in for the Rebels. Inbound to Tingle. Right with it against Young. Gets into the lane. Young fouled him. .8 seconds left in the third. Right back at the free throw line for his 5th and 6th attempt of the quarter. He is 3 for 5 now. 16 points. Nolan leads Henry County with 20. Second one good. Ten seconds left. Duvall with it. Needs some help. Mefford near half court. Throws it to Smith on the wing. Now to Mefford. That ball got blocked. Good play by Wright to get his hand in there and strip it away. And Mefford was just not able to get up a good clean look. And that's the end of the third quarter, 55-33. Henry County on top. Kentucky up by 8, 50-42, 14 minutes to go in the basketball game there in Knoxville. Louisville all over Wake Forest, 61-36.
Well, they just cut the lead to 61-38 now.
Oh, well, my bad. Central Florida leads Kansas midway through the first half. And just in case my son happens to be watching, the Carolina Hurricanes lead the New York Rangers 1-0 from Madison Square Garden.
Did Carr play tonight, or did he sit again?
No, he was out. So was Lamont Butler was out tonight as well. So
Kansas down by 1 to
Yep.
UCF.
the Golden Knights. It's hard to think of Central Florida being in the Big 12.
Well, we
I
have
know.
this conversation all the time. Cal and Stanford in the Atlantic Coastal Conference.
Well, UCLA in the Big 10. There's a double dribble. Double dribble. Did you ever play that game on now that's an old game. On an old Nintendo.
Is that like on the NES or
Oh,
something?
yeah. I mean, I'm dating myself. And it would go, you would turn it on and it would say, double dribble. Looking back, those games were so bad, but they were so cool. To me, didn't have Xbox and
Well, I mean, I've kind of noticed that with some of the games like I grew up playing too. Like, it's not really that the game was good. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the games were really good.
oh yeah.
But it's more like the nostalgia part of it and, like, not having any responsibilities. And
I have a little zip drive my parents gave me for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's got a little controller that looks just like the Nintendo controller, and you plug it into your TV, and it's got I don't know, 200 old games on it. Now some of them I've never heard of.
Dad got one of those for Christmas. Some of the first few games we could figure out were all written in Chinese.
Yes.
So, we couldn't understand it. I think Mom got it off TikTok.
Out of bounds, Michael Smith with the block. I don't know where my parents got it, but it's cool. It has the old Tecmo Bowl on it, and that's fun.
But they came out with the console a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Just remaking it. So we've got that too.
No, it's fun times. Some of the games I'm like, how did I play it? I don't even know how to use the controller anymore. 55-33, Henry County leads it. They've been in control. Owen County led this game 5-2. And since then, it has been all Owen County. I'm sorry, all Henry County. As Britton Stafford gets called for the foul. Talon Wilson into the game. Freshman. Inbound. Ooh, I thought he might have traveled.
But they got him stepping out of
They got him
bounds.
stepping out of bounds. Okay, Stingle caught it, and I thought he might have walked, but he did step out of bounds. And it will go back to the Rebels. Oh, nice cutting. Duval in the lane, but Henry County there to cut it off themselves. Medford throws one up, no good. Rebound, Henry County. Here's Nolan. That's his favorite spot on the floor. He missed that one, and he's going to get to try it again. Nope, he's going to drive baseline. And missed it. And it's saved in and then off of Nolan's hands out of bounds.
Yeah, that's right. I've watched too much basketball. I don't know which way my directions are. I need to write them on my hand or something, left and right. I can't.
You put a little sticker here on the railing so you know which way.
That was the right call. Again,
Yeah.
I'm just
50 directionally challenged tonight.
very much. I was like that in the Parks and Rec game tonight.
Oh, nice play. Ball stolen in. Saved in, I should say, right to right. That was a heck of a play right there by the Wildcats. 57-33. Britton Stafford, step back three, no good. Rebound controlled by the Wildcats. And they just keep coming at you.
They're letting them play.
I noticed that at the end of the third. Mefford steals it, and he misses the layup, but Wright fouled him. I noticed that toward the end of the third, and actually thought it was getting a little chippy. But I was thinking about it before the game, and, you know, we talk about this all the time when you talk about these district games. And we're getting a timeout. But, you know, sometimes, as they say, familiarity breeds contempt. You know, when these guys see each other all the time, you know, they've played against each other for many years, coming up through the middle school ranks, now into the high school ranks. And I'm not, let's not kid around. You know, some of these guys don't like the other guys.
Absolutely.
That's how it works. I'm not trying to be whatever here, but, you know, when you get into competition like this, you don't always like the person on the other team. And so it is not surprising to me when things do get a little physical or maybe a little chattery out there, because these guys see each other all the time. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night, or join me tomorrow night as Owen County takes on Trimble County. That's the boys' Friday night. It'll be alumni night in here for the girls. Did you ever decide whether it's free popcorn and soda, or are you making that up?
I think it is. I'll have to go back and look at Twitter again. I got more important things on my phone right now, but I will know by Friday.
But it's Lady Rebels taking on Scott County. As Mefford steps to the line to take two. First one, no.
Iced his own shooter.
Go back.
He did shoot before, or like right after the timeout was called, and that one went in, of course. So
gets the second, 57-34. Oh, nice drop off to Cole. He lays it in. Nice pass. And Drew Cole with the finish. And that is what I'm saying. It's a very unselfish bunch, and they just play well together. There's a nice pass to Mefford, who leans in, draws some contact, and it gets whistled, gets the whistle. Fouls on Morgan Wilson. And that might have been one of the softest calls that there's been all night.
Yeah, they've been letting them play very physical and then call that one. Not really sure on that.
Free throw, good. Second one is good as well. (59-36), 4:45 to go. Henry County in control. Ooh. Tingle being guarded tightly by Stafford. And a hold away from the ball. Actually, no. It's going to be a foul on Harper Duval. His second. Henry will inbound.
Yeah, they're letting them get away with some hand checks, but they're also.
All right, just cuts to the basket, then missed it.
Then there's others that they're calling, just like that one on Harper.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Britton might have fouled 3 or 4 times.
I did
up
too.
top.
In fact, I thought the foul was going to be down low on him holding. Oh, Mefford cutting to the basket, going to work. Strong move, good. And a timeout. 4:09 to go, 59-38. Owen County came into this having won 8 of the last 9 in this series. The only one was the win last year Henry County had in here. And barring some disaster by the Wildcats and a miracle by Owen County, Henry County is going to come into this building 2 years in a row and walk out with a district win. Henry County will have it to inbound. Owen County slowly breaking the huddle. Wildcats get it across. Nolan thought about the 3, now drops it off the right in the lane, who missed it. I think he was stuck between banking it and trying to swish it.
That's a tough little shot there, especially with pressure.
Nice cut, Tingle foul. Who they get?
I think it's going to be Harper. Yes, it is.
So Landon Tingle will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw no good. Got it. .340 to go, 60-38. Henry County on top. Mefford, deep 3, top of the circle, got it. He's having a good night. There's Wright now up top to Tingle. Wright gets in the lane. He likes getting in there, and it gives him the option of whether to shoot it or pass it out. There's a tough shot and a nice rebound and a clean rebound as Nolan went up and over everybody to get that one and put it in. 62-41. Duvall on the wing from Mefford. No, yes, you got it.
Yes.
I thought it was coming out, and then it rolled back in.
That's a non-traditional bank shot. It bounced off the backboard there after it looped out.
That is Harper's first points of the night. 62-44.
See, that's a foul.
And he got him. But you're right. Tyrese first. 4th on the team, 2:29 to go. And Stafford with the steal. He lays it up and in. Nice play by Britton Stafford. And Henry County is going to take the timeout. (62-46). Nice to see Kevin Webster back in here.
Yes, we were talking about the trivia question. It was Kevin, Gene Allen, and I down there talking, and she was like, "Oh, I knew the answers from down there in Florida on our trip." I was trying to comment, but it wouldn't let me.
Kevin wearing the wrong colors these days.
Yes, yes, he is.
Was he was your golf coach?
He was my golf coach. My freshman year was last year. He was my golf coach.
Clock ticking down near 2 minutes. Tingle puts it up and in over Stafford. Be honest, I'm a little bit surprised here with 2 minutes left that Henry County still has the starters out there. We'll see when and if they come out. Not saying he's doing anything wrong. I'm not implying that. I'm just a little bit surprised. Here's Duvall for three, and that's no good. Rebound. Michael Smith. Reverse good. Owen County needed a lot more of that tonight. 65-48. Kevin Webster also coached baseball here for a while. Had a pretty good run, I think, if I remember right. $65-48, a minute 45 left on this one. And then the Rebels will have to quickly put this to bed and get ready for tomorrow night against Trimble. Trimble at Carroll tonight, Gallatin at Eminence.
Must have been a media timeout.
I guess. That was a long one. And a foul on Mefford as he knocks the ball away from Tingle. And that's his fourth. So Tingle will go to the line. He has 11 so far on the night. Make that 12. And the second one rolls out. Michael Smith the rebound. A minute and a half to go. Mefford three. And no good. Rebound. Cole, and a foul on Michael Smith. And that's his fourth, and that's going to send Drew Cole to the line. He has 6 points. These will be his first free throws. No good. It's a high arching free throw and it goes in. 67-48. Britton Stafford get that ball knocked away and out of bounds. Clock down to 1:16. Nice pass to Britton Stafford. He lays it up and in.
That might have been a travel there.
Cole blocked from behind by Stafford.
Or was that a foul?
I thought it was a foul, but the official doesn't blow the whistle, so the only one that matters is the official. Michael Smith scores.
Not really sure what happened there.
I didn't see that, to be honest with you. But Wright's going to go to the line to shoot another 2. Free throw good. So the Rebels will have Trimble tomorrow night. It'll be another case where Camden Beckham will not be on the floor due to his injury, and we'll see how the Rebels respond tomorrow night. But tonight, you could definitely tell that he was missed. Here's a steal and a layup good by Morgan Wilson. Ball loose on the floor. Mefford, 17 seconds. Stafford for 3 in the corner. He got it. Down to 10 seconds and a foul. And Harper Duvall. That's a coach's kid right there. Playing to the end. I thought that was his 5th.
I've got him for 4.
Okay.
But who knows?
It doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, as Wright makes the free throw. And he makes both. Inbound to Mefford, 2 seconds, 1. Michael Smith lets it fly. It's short, and that'll do it. Henry County wins it tonight, 73 to 55. The Wildcats improved to 12-8 on the season. Owen County drops to 12-6. I'll give you the point totals here in just a moment. Taking a look at the point totals tonight. First of all, for Henry County, they were led tonight by Trayvon Wright, who finished with 23. Baylor Nolan with 22. Landon Tingle ends up in double digits as well with 12. Morgan Wilson had 7. Drew Cole with 7. Isaac Ibney with 2. For the Wildcats in the win. For Owen County, led by Malachi Mefford tonight, I had him with 27.
That's what I got.
Okay, so 27 for Malachi. And then you have Britton Stafford with 7, Michael Smith and Brennan Lewis with 6, Bryson Tyree with 4, and Harper Duvall finishes the game with 3 points. Wildcats win it 73 to 55. Just a tough night for the Rebels. I mean, we knew it was going to be a challenge without Camden Beckham, but even if Beckham's playing, that's still a pretty good Henry County basketball team.
Yeah, they definitely came out strong tonight. They watched some film, found some ways to score. Of course, having 2 and two scores with over 20 points is not going to help the Rebels as far as Henry County goes. But there's just a lot of costly turnovers in the first half by Owen County. A lot of missed shots that were, really close to the goal.
Yep.
Unfortunately for the Rebels, Henry County was just the better team tonight.
Yep, I would totally agree with you on that. And so for the Rebels, they try to bounce back tomorrow night as they stay here and take on Trimble County. And then Friday night, they're going to head over to Warsaw to take on Gallatin County. And you can bet the Wildcats are going to be laying in wait for them over there on Friday. So it's going to be imperative for the Rebels to take care of business tomorrow night in here. But a tough one tonight. Lady Rebels will be back at it on Thursday night. They're on the road at Gallatin County. And then we will have them back in here on Friday night as they take on the Scott County Lady Cardinals. Fun night. I know we'll miss you tomorrow night. Thanks again for the birthday present. I appreciate it. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Henry County wins it 73-55 over the Owen County Rebels. For Braden Howard, I'm Brian Blair saying good night from Owenton.